Hi everybody, it's time to practice a wee bit before we go do the thing. There we go. Oh, let's change this to say Spelunky 2 there. How are you? Ooh. Ooh. I just tried to hit myself right there. That was amazing that I missed. Ha! Bonk now. Alright. Doggo! You are a rope away, sir. I can't get any of that, can I? Nope, can't get any of that. Hello, Ryu, hello, Lilac, and hello, Matman. We have arrivals to the thing. Wait, hold on. Am I gonna be able to get to it? Is it down here? It's right there. It's right the frick there. We're doing this now before I get stuck. And can't go get this because unless it opens up from below, which it does not, I wouldn't have been able to get through that guy. I'm glad I double checked because that would have been very awkward once I went down to the bottom and had to come all the frickin' way back up again. Also, hi pugs. They're over there. Who needs ropes? Not me, I have a climbing glove. Hold on, please. Thank you. There he is. Is it? Yeah. YouTube is very lag, comparatively speaking. I think it's because they need to make sure that it goes through the post-processing, whatever the thing it is, to make sure that I am not swearing or something like that. I don't know. I'm not saying or doing naughty things that could not be edited on their end. Like, absolutely forgive all things. I might play copyrighted music. You know, the thing I don't get about that, like, I watch other streamers do it all the time. Yet I get flagged for, like, Mindcraft music. Constantly. Like C418 music. Like, Minecraft has approved it ages ago to be completely free to everybody using it type of music. No, I think it's just YouTube. Will he, okay, I was going to say, will he ever time where he gets hit again? Yes. There we go. Okay, don't jump any higher. The other one died, so I can't even deliver this to you if I wanted to. I don't like that guy. Oh, and I'm mean. I don't think I'm close now. You are forgiven. And no key. Yep. 6 bombs, no ropes. I have boots. I don't need the turkey. I'm gonna pass on the vase because I want to grab it. My amount of money is not great, but I already have half the items to buy, so I really only need to have the money to pay for the important parts. Kind of hope Spelunky 3 gives the shopkeepers at least better AI. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to make a Spelunky 3. No! Well, climbing gloves. Climbing gloves. Forgot about the climbing gloves. Why wouldn't they? Because Spelunky 2 is their complete vision. There is nothing that they could put in Spelunky 3 that would be an improvement over this, I don't think. To them. If they wanted it, they would put it in Spelunky 2, or they would have. All right. Get on the turkey! You know, this is why I was hesitant to jump on you facing left. That was just a good one for practice anyways. Oh, well, that hurt. Well, yeah, but they offered to do Spelunky 2 because they wanted to. I think they just had another company just kind of make it. I think that there was stuff between. Well, Spelunky Original and Spelunky HD are very, very similar. Like they literally just took the original one and upgraded it to HD. So there wasn't a big leap between the two. They were just copying it over. And I think in the process of making the Spelunky HD, he probably was thinking, you know what we could do? However, once they made Spelunky 2, I think they were done. Wait. Your arms and forearms are itching something fierce. 3 of them. How many arms do you have? Oh, that was a pun. Where's the... Oh, frick, it's up there. You know what? Screw this. I'm doing a different one. Just do a different practice. I don't even want to... That's just annoying. I'd rather just do a different practice. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten to a point in practice like, you know what? No. I don't even care. I don't even want to figure this one out. This one's too annoying. Just screw that. I don't... It's practice for you! And the fact that I said don't think I've ever done that before should be an indication of, yes, I don't think I've done that before. That's a mulligan. That's different. I can't believe I just made that jump on the first try. I bet you I can't do it again. I literally can't do it again. I literally cannot replicate what I just did. Well, that was just brilliant. Freaking hell. There we go. That's better. Jeez. Okay. Pugs can walk. No! I think we're gonna do one more practice. Just recovering from that spot is difficult to do. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, fine. Rope. Snake's gone. Snake's back. Snake's gone. Okay, put you down there. Oh my god, I know what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, boomerang! Oh, boomerang is in the box. In this box? Can't make the stupid jump around the freaking. Can't. Fine! I came back again! I don't know how long I'm going to be carrying this for. Really? There. We now have pugs to carry from the top of the level. Possibly that thing. Yeah, you're fine. I'm sure. Am I gonna be able to get over there? Like at all? Probably not. You have sticky paste? You do have sticky paste. Alright. Thank you for the sticky paste! Oh, Pugs is... Well, Pugs is gone. That was not part of what I expected. You know what? We're still going that way. Oh, wrong side. He's there. Well, crap. You guys killed a bat. Could you get stuck here, please? Thank you. Now, you. No, just use the rope. Fine. Try to do it without using the rope. Not bad! Not bad. What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I said I can take them off after a couple hours.
Okay.
For the next 12 to 24, you have to make sure there's no Ow! My fuzzy wuzzy little table. Is that all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
All at once. You are very late for coming down here. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I had to help Dad find a thing that he dropped on getting the tire off. And I needed to give her half an hour with the meds in so she could breathe before she laid down.
Okay, so that means you're going to be able to go a little bit longer anyway.
Yeah, she just got laid down 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Bang. What just happened? What? find it. Oh, hi, turkey. Boink, boink. Just one gunning totally lunatic, please. I'd rather just deal with one. I mean, what am I doing? I think I get the key somewhere. I don't even know where it's going. Cannon fodder, congratulations on your 94-month pack of track. I have... Okay. Attack the only gun Tony lunatic is... Oh, I already know where that's going. Let's try... If I put a bomb here... Then, oh, I gotta make the jump! I literally have no other option right now but to make the impossible. I got one more shot. Yeah. Still practice, yeah. All right, let's unpractice and get going here. I still made it on the first attempt that one time. And I'm still confused as to how that happened. No. See? I run when I push the control key, yeah. All right, get your last bets in. Here we go. Boink. We're gonna Zelda it up for a moment, or well, link it up. Break every pot. Get that one too. Okay, let's just drop that down there. Grab this. Should we have one more spot down to go? Yep. Okay, we're gonna let Pugs. I think you say fish. I mean, he'll get shot, but he won't die. Oh, I gotta let him go up here. That would have been even safer. All right, hold on, Pugs. Let me just go ahead and grab you, and I'll put you down that nice safe. Never mind, you're fine. There you go, puppy. All right, here we go. Bets are closing. That's one of the ones with the extra key. How much are the bombs? Frickin', I'm just buying the bombs. Okay, please don't be a key somewhere over there on the right and have the place where the key goes directly behind the shop. I think we're good. I can't see the entire area though. There is a small possibility that the area where the key goes is in the section directly off the screen to the top right, and the key is there also. There's a minor chance I'm about to screw myself royally here. Okay. There's the key. I feel better now. Whenever that happens, you feel so much better when you find the actual key. I have money to make up, so this is actually a really good thing to find right now. Okay. Where's the thing? Okay, so it's gonna be below here. Not there. I have a rock. Grab me that. Oh, that was so satisfying. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put that down here. I'm gonna go get pugs. We're gonna pop that on the way by. And then we're gonna make a run for it. Gotta admit, I did not expect the turkey to turn gray. Best way to get that is to bomb from here. Yeah, the turkey's cursed. Dang it. Okay. Did he die? He died. I almost forgot about this. Thank you, turkey. You almost stopped again in the first season, right at the exact same scene you paused in it on before and walked away. So it sounds like they had a really good idea for a story and had to stretch it out for like an extra 4 episodes, and that what they stretched it out with was not that great. That sounds like what was that one that we did where there's a dude who's going to a summer thing and had kept having to repeat the same day over and over again with his girlfriend. Oh, 48 episodes long, okay. Well, 4 to 5 episodes out of 48 episodes is not too bad then. Let's try and... wanted that. I needed that for, oh, whatever. Okay, we have nothing to throw at the end of this area, or in the beginning of the next area. It's fine. Now I do. Ow. Oh, there's the dog. Dog is in like a very uncomfortable spot. Okay, let's just do this. I'm like right here. There, good, okay. Handy. I don't think it's worth trying to get more bodies there right now. There is enough bodies here. I have like a minute and a half, and I have climbing gloves. gonna have to kill each body. 1, 2, 3. That ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen. That's too much movement. That's too much back and forth. Too much movement. I would need to get 3 live bodies there. We are not getting 3 live bodies. Well, that was a waste of time. There's that. That's just an emerald, or I think an emerald, yeah. That's just an emerald too. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now the kid is over there. Getting to the kid, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh. Okay, yeah, don't care. Alright, fine. I tried. Okay, is the vase, yeah, that's accessible, okay. Oh, that might be the kid. It's not the kid. That's key. Huh. Okay, we need to put down pugs for a minute and then get lucky. 1, 2. Oh no! I hit! Just not the intended target. 2.5. I thought it was low enough where even if it blew up over my head, I'd be fine. Didn't think I was that far off. All night to get luck home. Well, that's blown up. Yep. Opening bets for the next one. Sweeten the pot. There we go. I mean, I can hit this. It's not gonna be any higher than like 200. It's fine. I don't care. All right. Well, let's go trade places with Fedrin. 203. Yeah, that's about what I expected. And opening up Minecraft. There we go. It's loading. Oh, I gotta load up Paint. Hold on. There's Paint. There's Paint. Paint.net. Open recent. The same thing we've been opening for ages. We have letters to do. Specifically, we need to start with the G. Also, hi, Fedrin Raiders. How you doing? You're here to trade places. Yep. Is it just it? Yep. Change game. Yeah, hold on. Game Minecraft. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. I still have. Do I want to bother? I know there's not gonna be anything here. Do I bother? There's not gonna. We went pretty far out. All right, where's my? I'm actually gonna fly there. We're just gonna go check it. We'll fly there. Granite or tough? No, let me go check at home. Let's go check on that. $200,000. How many is it in each chest? Okay, I gotta think about this for a minute. So, one chest would be 64 times 27. That'd be 1,700 per chest. I know I ain't got no 200,000. Dripstone, smooth basalt. Blue terracotta. I mean, the only reason I can think of that you would absolutely positively need the blue terracotta is because you're trying to do the blue terracotta, like the glazed version. There's... Was Chad here? Was Chad... Did Chad stream? Let's see, tough. So, 2, 3, 5. I wouldn't. I'd like to keep some. So I could probably do 2 full double chests. So. I can do 7K. Okay. And granite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't need that much of that, so I could do 5 of that. So that'd be times 10. And he needs... Which I probably should request, because I don't have any. We're going to need a way of transporting that many. Do I even have that many shulkers? I have that many shulkers, but they're full of other things right now. I need to go buy some shulkers. Well, if you bring shulkers, we could do it. So that would be 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 shulkers. You know, for temp, that's not very temp. You can untemp. I mean, like, the only farm I don't have is paper. And I don't care. I don't need that. There's a reason I don't have that farm. Oh, I figured. I figured they would be. Oh, what do we counter with? Thinking. IOU is fine. Just need to figure out what you is how about, well, let's say, well, the granite is cheap. I could say 1 2 3 4 5. We'll say 10 buck cracks for the granite. We'll go 20 buck cracks. Let's go 25. That's basically a quarter of what people start with. I'm about to get attacked. Yeah. Prefer ASAP as I'm not doing stuff around the house lately. I'll sleep in Hun's bed really quick. Oh, that's how I did it, that's right. I always get so fidgety waiting. gonna wander back and forth while waiting because I don't. If I don't go down there, yeah. Wait, is he? He's over there. But his house. That's confusing. Oh, he's got an island over there. I may be checking where 80 is right now. It's just spying on him a little bit on our overworld map. I forgot that he actually had that island. He's usually back at his industrial complex so much, I forgot that he actually had that spot. And honestly, tough is difficult to get in large numbers, but it is around, and I have done a lot of stuff with tough already. Yeah. He hasn't left yet. Well, as soon as 80 wants to leave, we could do this. There's nothing I can do in my house right now either. I just... okay, we're just gonna... Man, I can put together... Do I even have 16? I can put together the 16 boxes and just bring it over there. Make it easier to trade. We'll just go in circles for a minute. Still hasn't left yet. Why is there like a black mark on the map over here? What is that? Is that the zombie Nautilus? That is the... Well, they changed that color. I still love that I came up with that name and it was not related to Seth Bling at all. It's just how I came up with it in my brain. Dead, because it's a zombie Nautilus, and Bling, because he's wearing gold. And I was like, oh, yeah, Dead Bling is... so happened to be very related to one of the people that's on the server. Or on Mindcrack in general, at least. I can actually see his island on the map from here. I think that's his island. Yeah, that's his island. Why am I on that view? There we go. Yeah, right there. That's where he is right now. Still there. Yeah, that'd work. Okay. Kind of need to remove these anyway, so, you know. I don't think I can actually trample any other ones. The horse is too wide. Like right here, if you look, I can go... I actually drop down a little bit right there. Just like that. It's like a tiny little drop. Because the horse is more than one wide, I don't think the horse can actually trample any more of those spots. Interesting. Not something easy to make use of, but interesting. So I guess if you wanted a farm that you could not trample it with a horse jumping all over it, you could do it if you did like 3x3s with a block in the center all the time. In fact, the block would only have to be a solid block, just like that. If it was a solid block like that, you would never trample it. Interesting. So if you did this, you could just have that block in the center be the half slab that's waterlogged, or a mangrove root or a leaf that's waterlogged, or you know, like a waterlogged anything, any waterlogged block could be that block right there. And then it would be untrampleable by horses. What uses that? I don't know. And now that one's untrampleable. Actually, can I still trample that one on the edge? It's like the edge. No. No, I cannot. Yeah, that would be useful if you could... I don't think you could farm on a horse. Well, I guess... I mean, in Stardew Valley, it's really easy to farm on... Well, in Sunlit Valley, it's actually really easy to farm on a horse because... They make it easy. They intentionally make it easy to farm on the back of a horse or a donkey. This, though... yeah, not so much. I really need to put torches over there. Light up that side of the coastline. Just so it's lit. No other reason other than to make it lit. Where's the part where he said he's heading over? Oh, when he said a bit, did he... Wait. Wait. By bit, did you mean a bit from a bit later? Am I waiting for nothing? I'll be less rude right now. Waiting right now. Mr. Zombie. Was that you? It was you. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of on his way. Not sure. It must be in part of his base that's really deep or something, because he's like under the ocean right now. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap again, because raining and nighttime. Close on his door. Yep. Okay, back in his base again. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so right now... I'm going to go return coffee. The moment I go to return coffee, I'm going to show up. That's how it works. So, 1 second.
Well, hello. Lop, 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 lop.
I knew it. Okay, all right, hold on. The moment I went to go return some coffee, I knew you'd get here.
That's
All right.
called Mindcrack timing. That's.
Oh, that's just expected. Okay, hi.
Hi. This is lovely. I don't think I've ever been in here before. It's very, very wet. Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, and trippy looking. Yes.
Yes, but I do love the underwater base dynamic. It's great since they added this in.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. I've always liked the idea of being able to just like kind of do creative floating to go toward, because I originally did a storage room like 3 seasons ago, and I liked being able to go up and down to get to all the boxes and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've just gone with that ever since. It's more of a practical thing to me.
It makes...
and after that, it's just more of a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, apart from boxing off like the redstone bits and pieces, then it is very much like, oh, I just need something down here. I'll just go straight down to it, or I need something up here. The verticality just makes it so much more convenient. I find it.
It's also finding the challenge of trying to use as little redstone as possible for redstone contraptions in the water to try to make them function is kind of a challenge in itself.
Yeah,
like that's an autocrafter up there, but it's completely encased, and no one's designed anything like that, so you can't like look it up on YouTube and be like, well, I wonder how to make that underwater. There's no one who does this underwater. It's just that.
No, it's just such a shame that some of the blocks, like the brewing stands, you can't waterlog and like anvils and stuff as well. Like
it's like they got halfway through waterlogging things and got halfway through finishing that whole process of converting stuff to be an underwater component. It's like, yep, all right, we're done. Everything else, no. We're just stopping right there.
Yeah, and like you say, it makes you think of like, well, what can I use redstone for? Because like observers, they're fine. Like pistons, yep, fine. Redstone lines, comparators, repeaters, and definite no-go. And like you say, it makes you think about what you're doing. And I'm by no means a redstoner, but I can understand the challenge.
I'm like a halfway in between. I'm not a big redstoner. I just like to make things that are functional. I don't make the big obscene contraptions. Like the closest thing to that is like the storage thing behind there. But I mean, that's just really copying something over and over again and making it work.
Is that a golem storer, the main one, or is it just a normal like impulse storer? So this one here, I can see the golems. But I'm guessing this is your bulk item storage.
Yeah, it actually it's both. It goes through the normal sorting system up here, and then for individual items, it separates out into this. Yeah, and I know that it's actually slow to have one dude there. I like having it slow because I like watching the guy walk.
Oh yeah, no, it's nice. It's like in my single player world, I had before like this is a world that's been going on pack for like nearly 3.5 years now. So it was well before golems. So I had an absolutely massive storage system, but still ended up with about 1.5 million blocks that still I couldn't sort in there. It had like, I think it was like 256 bays in the end, which is a lot. But then you've just got all the variants of copper. You've got all of the variants of everything.
Yeah, and I didn't go through and sort everything, obviously, because not everything. Because this entire wall would be full of different things. But
yes, yeah. But you've got
And it would also take forever to go to the end. If I actually did that, and like say that like one of the resin blocks is way down there at the end, it would only take like 15 minutes for it to go through the whole thing to get all the way down there. So for 16 at a time.
Oh yeah. No,
that would be a little bit ridiculous.
I went with the more industrial one where you can't actually see the golem, so you don't get the benefit of this. And I think I've got like the pods that each pod's got like 6 golems in, and they've got like 9 of the chests. So again, I can't.
I've seen the fast ways.
Yeah.
I've seen tons of the fast ways. They're really efficient. They're really nice and functional and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to have.
Oh yeah. I mean, like to be honest,
walkers. That's why I did the bulk items first. Just do the bulk items the standard way, and then switch to those guys. I figured that made a lot of sense. I'm actually going to take out that wall over there and make it like a little busy wall of just having golems going back and forth at some point.
Oh, nice.
I think that's just really, really cool.
Nice. Yeah, they just had so much movement. That's one thing that the last, say what you like about the most recent updates, but they have added creatures like the Happy Ghasts that you can have floating around. Probably not in here, they'd probably drown. But
no, they would. Yeah. Yes, they would.
But that you can have moving around and adding a bit more life to the world.
Right. When they had us do that like a survey like a month back, and I actually went through and started thinking about all the updates that came out. I don't dislike a lot of the stuff they've added. There's stuff that there's just the stuff that's missing that I'd like them to add. Not so much stuff that they've added. Like I love the stuff that they add in the Pale Garden. That was a beautiful biome that they added. I think that they could have added more interesting stuff to it. But the fact that I love the block color. I love the things that they did add. I love the Happy Ghast. I love the Copper Golem. And the baby mobs. That I don't have anything wrong with them.
No,
but I would love to see. Yeah, there's just stuff that I'd like to see added that it feels like they just are missing. That's the thing that I see. I don't have any argument with the stuff that they're adding. There's stuff that I'd like to see done.
Yes, and I think that the move to drops obviously is like one of the big things in the community is like people have been saying it's just they seem much more small scale. Like to put it in context, you've got a conduit here. Obviously, probably based on the size of this, you might have many conduits. But the ability to waterlog and like the aquatic update, everything that they added with that it just felt
one
complete.
Big update.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that you had like the village and pillage update where you got all the pillagers and you had they changed all the dynamics. Like they just felt like they were more substantial
the caves and
more linked.
And the caves and cliffs update, which added the verticality and made mining more interesting again. Added the entire deep slate and tough and all that other stuff. That was a huge update. I mean, it was an update that was kind of spread over 3 updates, but it was a massive,
changed
huge
the whole
thing
way
that they were
things
changing.
Rendered as well. There was a lot of changes in the background.
My main, if I was going to say the one thing that really drives me the most crazy thing about the drops is that it really it feels like more I guess more corporatized, where it feels like they're trying to sell to more like kids and stuff like that. It's like, look at the cute things were added, and look, we're adding these blocks and we're adding these cute things and these interesting things that go along with the movie and all this. When I would like them to look, they added copper. And they have wool. I would love to see them like make a covered redstone that could maybe like go up a wall.
Well,
or
even
maybe underwater would be lovely.
I'm more simple than that even. So, like, what we're standing on here is obviously the polished andesite, and you've got the andesite here. Now, the polished andesite doesn't have walls. All of the new blocks have got all of the variants for them, which is great, and I love when they add those in. But there's so many of the old blocks that make no sense whatsoever. So the one that always gets me is concrete. Concrete, by its very definition, is meant to be something that can be shaped into any shape that you like. Yet there's no slabs, there's no walls, there's no stairs, there's nothing.
See, now you say concrete. I regularly will not refer to it as concrete. I refer to it as fondant. Like the stuff they use for cakes and stuff like that, because honestly, it's not explosive resistant. It's super bright and colorful. It's not. It breaks. It breaks like by looking at it funny, like with a pick. It's like the opposite of concrete's entire definition.
It's not.
What concrete is gray and dense and strong, and fondant is
it's more
sugar.
Like, it's more like blocks of plaster. Is kind of what you're talking about. There is like you could quite easily walk into it and chip the corner off. Like,
so yeah, but if it was plaster, even like what you see in modded, plaster has like an interesting little wavy texture that goes along with it. Like you could do some interesting stuff with plaster. This is just a solid color. I think fondant like describes it so perfectly as just this weak, colorful thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that I love the colors. Like I'm one of those
people.
I try to use, and not so much I haven't done it well. I say that, but obviously the reason that I'm here back is because I need super odd blocks and a slightly weird block palette. But in my like solo world, I've got so many things where I've used like end stone and purpur and all of the blocks in there for like roofs and things, and just like I like the more colourful things that you can get, and I see kudos on using the resin block bricks, for example, because most people won't get near them because they're like, oh, they're too bright, they're too saturated. It's like, yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Well, they really need to serve a purpose. Like that one, the only reason I have a big bright orange one in the center there is because that's a pumpkin farm, and it kind of makes sense for a pumpkin farm to be giant and orange.
Your pumpkin farm is
very
kind of full, and I was gonna say.
Yeah, I've never. I mean, I only use so much pumpkin, so I haven't like added more space
that's
to
the problem.
it. But,
like pumpkin farms are great fun to build, and they're great fun to scale, but nobody ever needs anywhere near as many pumpkins as they get hold of from a pumpkin farm. So it's one of those ones that it's easy to supersize.
I could have made this half size, but it's nice. It was especially nice in the beginning because I used that purely for the trading, and that was my repair system for a long time. Just being able to trade with those guys, and I have used a lot of pumpkin. I just don't use that much. That's a lot. It replenishes almost instantaneously now.
Yeah, one of the funny things that I always joke with him about is that both on this server and on my solo world, I built Radical Alder's Froglight farm, and he jokes even on the when he's doing the tutorial for it that he can actually, like, it's the kind of farm that you only run once and then you never need to run it again. And
right. It's a difficult. Froglights are the thing that you never have until you have too many.
Yes, exactly. And I genuinely, if I was doing this project with nothing but Froglights, I would have finished it by now, like, easily. But because I've got so many of them, but equally, I don't want to break the economy by being like, oh yeah, 15 stacks of Froglights for one butt crack. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But equally, like, we ran the farm, myself and Dahl, when he was building the gold farm. Because it also gives you the blocks, the magma blocks, if you get the magma creams and craft them up. Right, but it gets you like a quarter of as many magma creams as it does Froglights. So we were just constantly having to pump out the Froglights into chests and chests full of these things. That we've just got sat there and we're like, well, we could just build it. And it's the same with iron. I went slightly over the top with my iron farm, and I've got an 8-unit iron farm that's based on a Logical Geek Boy design, and it is pretty much as quick as you can get a single dimension iron farm.
It's funny. That's like the one farm that I've always like. Not the one farm. There's a few farms that my brain will not allow me to do. Iron farms are one of those ones that I'm like, well, I like mining. That's the one. So I try to avoid some farms. I have nothing against anyone else doing it. If you need thousands and thousands of iron.
You see, what you were saying about the pumpkins, my trade of preference is the iron trade. Because there's 4 types of villagers, like the armorers, the weaponsmiths, the toolsmiths, and the it might be 3. It's either 3 or 4 types of villagers that all trade for iron. and if you
Yeah.
zombify them once, you can get 1 iron ingot for 1 emerald.
Yeah, that's why I just make
Yeah, with the
multiple
pumpkins. But
farmers.
the thing is, it's also the second trade, and it's basically pretty much guaranteed. So you like obviously you'll have got to the point where you sometimes don't get the pumpkin and melon
It is an
trades.
easier trade to get, but I don't mind killing villagers to
No.
just rotate them out to get them.
No.
Yeah, that's more of an idea of a preference. And I
Exactly,
do find that it's easier to get this one going in the beginning than it is an iron
100%.
farm.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Iron farm,
I mean,
you
this is
find a
literally like
village is
one
fine.
redstone per... One redstone does 4 of them at once. So,
Yeah,
okay, well, I guess 1 redstone, 1 piston, so 5 redstone would be a full plus sign.
Yeah, when you get the chance, check out the iron farm, because they're actually surprisingly, the modern ones are surprisingly low on resources. Apart from the
I know
the system, like it's, but that's
it's been perfected to an nth degree.
Yeah, that's always the first farm that I end up building. I find, because like early game iron is just, and like villagers as well. They are so overpowered, but. Again, it's
they
nice.
are overpowered. They're ridiculous.
The fact that you can get
they're
full
both
diamond
overpowered and annoying at the. I'm one of the few people who probably likes the idea of having them localized, where you need to like get ones from from across the way to bring them all together. I know I'm a more difficult person on that.
No.
I don't think that everyone else would like that. That's why I'm not like that needs to be a thing.
Yeah,
but I would kind of like the challenge of having to grab them from all over the place and bring them home.
I'm a slightly strange like Minecraft player. I'm not what the adventuring part of it doesn't really interest me at all. So all the stuff that they've got, I'll go to a pale garden, and I'll be like, oh, I've experienced a pale garden. Now I've got saplings. I'll never go back there again, right? And it's the same with like, and so sometimes there are. Even things like trial chambers for getting like blaze rods, which I need for the game, of course. Luckily, there's one near my base, and I don't have to travel too far.
The blizz rods, right?
Yeah, breeze rods. Yeah, sorry.
Breeze rods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blizz is other thing.
Yes, fiery rather than blowy ones. Yeah. So the blowy ones, at least I don't have to travel too far. But every time they're like, "Oh, get this thing," because you've got to go miles and miles to get it, like archaeology and getting armor trims and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, I just can't. Doesn't do it for me. For me, it's.
I actually play a version of this game that encourages you to go to the ends of the earth to try to find various things. Like there's trees that only show up in the tropics, and the tropics are localized. Like there's like a north and the south. And there's things that only show up in the north, things that only show up in the south, things that only show up in certain biomes. I actually like that to extend gameplay for myself. But I noticed they don't do that a lot in the base game, because like the closest thing there is to that is like amethyst geodes, because they make it so that you're not allowed to move them.
Yeah.
And the trial chambers.
Yes.
They don't do that very often. When they do that, they make them everywhere. I mean, we're here, and there's 2 in these 5 chunks. There's 2.
and like for me, it's getting the blocks, because for me but that's the joys of Minecraft, really, because like for me, it's getting the blocks is just the precursor to being able to actually build with them, and it's the building with them that is the exciting and fun thing. And so it's like, if I have to travel like 10,000 blocks to actually get the things that I need, I'm just like, oh, that's just a hassle.
Yeah.
Hence
I
why
could definitely
build
see
loads
that.
of farms as well. Like I build the farms. People are like, you build more farms than some redstoners. I'm like, yeah, but I want as many blocks on demand as I can possibly get. So if the urge takes me to build something, like if I want to build a submarine and it needs dark prismarine, well, then I want to have a way to get dark prismarine. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I get there's so many different ways. The problem with I see the problem with the people who have to develop this game, having to make it so that it accommodates all the people at once.
Yeah,
that is a challenge. I can see that as a All right, let me show you where we're looking. By the way,
awesome. Yes. So
I'd say these 2 chests right here for the tough, I'd say are good, and the bottom 5 of this one for the granite.
Oh, cool. So these 2 chests for the tough, perfect. and then these.
Five doubles tall of that.
Oh, brilliant! No, that is absolutely wonderful. And let's find somewhere where I can get you some butt cracks. Oh, I got stuck in a water stream. Right, okay. Now then, don't worry, I'll clean up after myself.
That's
I'm
fine.
sure you've got one of these about, right?
Oh yeah, about 3 blocks that way. Yeah.
So I just got. So yeah, there's an IOU, and obviously as well some butt cracks. So let's see. Let's get some of these out, and these are actually the first butt cracks that I will have ever used. So.
Yeah.
Right. So one of those. And one of those.
Well, there we go.
There you go. So that's the other thing. I don't foresee spending too many of these. I foresee getting quite a few because my shops are doing pretty well. But like I said before, on most blocks, I'm pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, really.
Yeah. I'm similar. I actually try not to make. There's farms that I won't make because I want to have a thing to go by now. It's over there. It's floating right here.
Yes.
There you go. You get used to that in here.
Because normally it pops off in a certain direction, but here you've got like that.
Yeah.
The
verticality is an issue.
Yeah. So with the granite in particular, so I've been mining the tuff, and I built some sort of mining machines, some tunnel bores that they're brilliant at exposing the tough areas, and tough's relatively easy to mine once you actually find it. So that's not too bad. So I've already got 20,000, so that should be the rest of the tough that I actually need.
Oh,
but
good.
I will still need to probably mine half as much granite again as that to get hold of that. But I might find
a lot of granite.
I might find some mountains like the Stony Peaks where you've got like the granite exposed and just kind of do it on the surface because it's easier to set up beacons and such.
Yeah, and they at least show up in giant veins that are more easy to find. Yeah.
Yeah, or if I
picking that up, yeah.
If I find a couple of like copper veins, then actually you get so much granite out of those as well.
Yes, you do, and a lot of copper that you don't need. But yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. I can just rip down a trial chamber, which is like the best way to get copper.
Right. Or mine 5x5 chunks and then just dig straight down. Similar to someone that I know. There was like 3 copper veins in this. I had so much copper at the end of it. It's ridiculous. I actually think it's 4x4 chunks, but yeah, same thing.
Nice. Yeah, this is a lovely big base, and I'm now working on my main project. So everything that I've done so far, I've joked with my audience, is just the precursor to what I'm doing now, which is I've got a big mushroom island, not quite as big as Rich's mushroom island, which is that way, but it's down towards Goodland. And
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm going to completely terraform the entire thing and turn it into an alien world and build hyper-futuristic stuff on there. Hence the weird blocks like blue terracotta, which...
Yeah, that's a soft one, man. Blue terracottas. That was a choice.
Yeah, exactly. I know that is a choice. And it's like, luckily I managed, like Brian said, that he's got infinite blue dye, which is perfect. I've got stuff from villagers. I've got quite a lot anyway, but it's the terracotta. I did look at terracotta farms, but it's just there's so many steps. You've got to like create moss and turn it to mud, and turn it to dirt, then turn it to mud, then dry it out, and then smelt it. It's just like there's like 5 or 6 steps, and I'm just like, that's gonna take literally, to get 75,000 of them is gonna take so long. I'd probably take as long building all the stages as I would just absolutely destroying a mesa somewhere.
Yes, and you would have to do that. I mean, either that or find like every single what do they call the caves with all the clay in them. For some reason, I had the name in my head and I lost the name of the cave. Dang,
now it's gone for me.
Now we both done it. I've done it to you. I've done it. We both have the name in our heads, and we can't think of it right now. The Lush Caves.
Yes.
Because, I mean, at least they're located on the surface with that.
You get a lot of the stuff there, and you can insta-mine, obviously, you can insta-mine it with your shovel. But To be honest,
it's all over the place. You got to deal with all the stuff in between here and there, and there's a bunch of water. And, yeah.
As long as you set up your beacons, then there's so much regular terracotta in a mesa that you can just get loads of stuff. So I was more worried about the tuff and the granite, to be honest, than the terracotta. And that's going to be a mining session, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like when you've got like 3 high terracotta that's the size of a mountain. That's
literally, yeah.
But it's still going to be like 28 double chests of
yes, it is.
terracotta, which is still a truly ludicrous amount, to be honest.
Yeah, at least you can instant mine it. It's something, but that's going to take you ages.
That is going to take a while. So yeah, like you said, you've seen me online. You'll probably see me online quite a bit more. And this is before I even get building on the island. This is just to prep the island. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I'm not entirely sure. I might, and this would be like ridiculous amounts of glass, I might decide to build an entire dome over the island as well.
Oh, I mean, honestly, that would kind of fit the theme.
Like a 300 radius dome, like 300 diameter dome it would be. Which
to look like it's to make it look like you're like in a different dome on the surface. So it's airlocked and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I've not decided about that one yet, and I'll see how I get on with this once I get over the RSI from mining all of the terracotta.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna I've got a whole bunch of shulkers here, so I will get all the stuff sorted, but I most appreciate can't even see now. Most appreciate you letting me have some of the tuff and the granite. That is a big help.
Oh, no problem. I mean, at some point you just have enough that you don't need for anything until someone else needs it. So yeah,
exactly. That's what I've found. And yeah, again, any of the resources that you need. So any of the stuff from the Guardian farm, any of the stuff from the resin farm, which looks like you've sorted for resin, any of the stuff from the iron farm, if you do need loads of iron for a project, got all of that. Concrete converter, I've got one of those. If I ever need anything, I'll always I wouldn't do it for my stuff here, but if I need stuff for Goodland, I would always use stuff for that. Absolutely. I've got a
it's not that I wouldn't need it here, it's that here is my own personal stuff. I'd rather buy stuff for my own personal stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
Goodland I consider like public trust, so you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't mind having extras for that.
Absolutely, yeah. All of the black stone that you could ever want, because we've got a ridiculous, and it is truly ridiculous, piglin bartering setup. I think there's like.
I have seen that. I have seen it.
Once that thing gets cranking, it's firstly so loud because the piglins are just atrociously loud, but it's also so fast that it's just it's crazy. But yeah, loads and loads of stuff there. Anything you need, just give me a shout.
All right, you got it.
Cool. Right, now to work out how many shulkers I need to build.
It should be 16. I think I figured out.
Yeah, well, I've got let me see. I've got like 15 empty ones here, so I'll see how I get on with that with my inventory space. But I've got an entire bundle full of shulker shells as well, so don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Cool.
That seems to be that's a different farm. I bet you got going on. Yeah.
Well, no, that's actually just from end raiding because I love end raiding. So really? Early on in the season, I did like 2 lots of like 5-hour end raiding sessions, and just
that's a lot.
And then like Michael built the shop, and I'm like, to be honest, I don't need any of that stuff because I've also got loads and loads of with that. It comes with loads and loads of elytras and things like that as well. So so I've got all of that stuff, plus a whole bunch of gear, plus the gear from the villagers. I was like, well, yeah. So I'm good.
Okay.
Cool. Right. I will get these all laid out and get filling. And thank you for your time. And thank you for your resources.
Problem. I actually need to head back and I need to build some upside down letters.
Cool,
so
cool,
I'm
cool.
going to go get back to that.
It's just out here, isn't it? Just because otherwise I could imagine
just
that
right
you'd just find my skeleton floating here as I was like searching.
You would not be the first person who would get lost in this place.
Yeah.
everyone gets lost as soon as they go down. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, the soul sand right here is the way they get back up again.
Yes. Right. Got it. Locked in. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Cheers and pack.
Yeah. You have a good one, man.
See ya.
Back to building upside down letters. There we go. It's nice having people on the server to talk to. I can only do it for so long because I get distracted, but that was still nice. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. Still have the mine or the treasure maps. Maybe I'll check them out when I'm offline or something like that. I don't know. Only because they're way out there, and I don't want to spend the time that I have right now just flying out there. All right, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and put. I think these two are identical. Not these two. These two are the same, right? Nope. Those two are the same. So this one's extra. We can throw this one out. Let's just try to throw this on the ground somewhere. Now someone's not going to pick it up and go loot it before we get back. So right here. That should despawn just fine. No one's going to go to that spot. And this is something that we're going to have to go to later on. Alright, back to good land. And we're off. I feel weird just kind of leaving him on my base, but it's also kind of weird just kind of standing there watching him move stuff from chest to chest. It's just awkward. I have stuff to do. That G is going to be a challenge. I don't even know where I'm going to start the G. I guess we count over from where the whites of the eyes are. That makes the most sense. We're going to start from the whites of the eyes. That makes the most sense. Remove the old one, put in the new one. Do I have... I don't need eggs. I don't have any, no. Trapdoors. I'm gonna need trapdoors. I think both varieties, actually. The birch and the oak. I'm gonna need those. I don't need you guys. You're just gonna be annoying. I'm not gonna bring you along. And let me get some of the black glass. We don't need more than is here because I'm going to be repurposing the ones that are up there, in theory. Well, let's go take a nap. Yeah, I'm just glad he's taking all that granite. Granite is just... Who needs granite? He's finding a use for something that I would never use. Let him have it. Take the granite. Get it out of my inventory. I literally use granite on purpose for redstone because it forces you to want to cover it. don't need it. Okay. So let's see. Starting, oh, this is gonna be really awkward. So starting from the whites. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. So starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's not, so this is 10 wide. It's this block. Okay, so we're going to say that this is 5 wide, so it's going to be that tip over here. So that's 10 wide. So then we're going to go 11, 12, and that's the corner. And that's the actual top, so this gets removed. Okay, we're going to need to place some blocks there, so get on the gas here. There we go. And we're going to say that this is going to be, we're going to do this row by row, so 5 for this row. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is extra. Dang it. Okay, next row is 1 wider to the left and 2 wider to the right. So then these need to go. That's correct, okay. So then this one we need to put down. You know, I'm gonna add those later on so I can keep track of where I am. All right, next row. We'll go with 3 wide. So these 3 blocks right here, which means this goes. Then I want to go 2 wide, so this needs to go here. You know, let's be smart and just do the other side of this one first. Okay, 3 wide here. And gap of 3. So 1, 2, 3. So then that needs to go. And 1, 2, 3. So this one's extra. And that one goes here. Alright, next row. We're going to go 2 wide. I think we want to go... Two wide there. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then right here. And then go 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. This one's 1 wide. That's it. Then 1, 2, oh, that one's gotta go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this is 2 wide. 1, 2. That's correct. That one's actually correct. Okay. And from the 1 wide, it goes to 2 wide. So right here, this gets removed. Gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. Place 2. Okay, I've got to actually shift to place these. Wait, is that right? Gap of 1, and all the way across. Why did I just? I think I just went backwards. I did. I went backwards. Working upside down is hard. Gap of 1. Then we go this way. And it's 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 placed. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 2. Okay, so that one's fine. Back further. This one is also 2 wide. Then a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. And another 2. 1. 2. Then 1, 2, 3. 1. That's correct. All right, next one. Go this way. We are now switching to an open gap right here. From this point right here, this would be where this row is starting for me. That's the end of the G. So this is open. This is open. I'm going to try and remove this one. Then 2 here. Gap of 2. And place of 2. All right, good. Next row. Don't get turned around. Don't get turned around. Don't get turned around. Okay, so starting from here, we're gonna go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. Maybe it's 6. Yeah, that's 6. Okay, we actually want one more right here. Then we go 1, 2, 3. That's it. We're done. Okay, now I just need to place all the stuff that I left out because I need to get off. I need to stand on top of the gas instead of riding the gas when I do these ones. So we wanted to save this for the end, and also it made it so I didn't lose track as easily. Alright, did I get them all? No, one more right here. That's a proper Jeep. That's nice to see. Okay. Now I'm going to go use the bathroom. One second. Return to coffee. Alright, hopefully the chair kept you company. Now, Now, a good portion of this one does not change because of how it works, but also a lot of it does. Like, we're switching the top half here. Yeah, that's what's got to change. Okay. Well, let's start by looking at this spot right here. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and then 1 that way, that is that spot there. Okay. 1, 2. Oh man, a lot has changed right now. Okay. This is gonna be the big part that changes. So, okay, so starting here. 1. Weird on the gas. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. This one changes, so 4. And 1 this way. So then this goes. And this goes. In theory, that's the top. Okay, that's the first line. Second line. Second line is easy. Might add another one there. We'll see. This is gonna go. Then I'm getting so turned around looking at this right now. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so this. I think. One, two, three, like that. Let's add this one here too. I think that this should also be there. Make that one 4 long. So row 4, 1, 2, 3. We're on row 4. 1, 2, 3. We're on row 4, which is going to be 3 long. 1, 2, 3. So it could be 4 long. You know what? Let's just pop that back in position. Going to 5. One. Dang it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, we did that one. Okay, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's fine. 5 is good. Now we start the curve. These 3 remove. Wait. So we remove you. And you. Then it's, I think we want to put one here. That one might be extra. Then we go here. I'm gonna look at this one for a second. Okay, so from here, I just think we want to look at this row. Yeah, that should be a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we want to do 8. And that one lives. Everything else above this point does not. So that goes. That goes. That goes. Thinking backwards. Crap. Okay, hold on, hold on. These go. Yeah. So really, I just gotta figure out this part now, and this should be good. Okay. I think... Two... Then we connect it with this one. In theory, we're done with the glass. There might be a glass down there somewhere. I'm not going to worry. Oh, that looks horrible. Yep. Perfect. I am getting so much lag right now. So much visual lag. There we go. That is so bad. I'm gonna have to go back through and figure that out later. All right, let's just remove all of that leg. Like, I'm pretty sure we're good up until like this area here. So let's just remove all of this and I'll rebuild that. This will allow me to catch all the glass, and then I can build it from above, and it'll be easier. Kind of weird on the gas for this. Like I'm certain that a lot of these blocks are going to go right back where I'm pulling them from, but I want to make sure that all the blocks are right where they're supposed to go. at least confirm that this particular side looks proper. That one's extra. That one's too much. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. Something seems off. Okay, can I just confirm that from the G, that's the right spot? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks south and 1 block west. 4 blocks south, 1 block west. It is west, correct? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. So then that's correct. I'm kind of not certain about any of the other blocks. The inside should go down by 2 after that. Maybe 3 long, but I made it 4 because I think it looked better that way. Like, okay, so 1, 2. This is so off. Okay, all right. I'm gonna. I gotta stop anyway. It's about time to stop. The G looks good. You know, except for all those blocks that are missing. I'll fix it later. Gotta stop. We gotta stop. Alright. Back to making letters upside down and backwards later on. We gotta stop. Alright, I will... And I think this is gonna be our next project, because that's just annoying me. Okay, so... That's a thing. We'll come back to it. Giant derpy thing over there. And I think I'm going to use up here to get up and down again. I think that makes a lot of sense. I like that. So we'll do that again. Right here. I'm gonna go fix some of that right now, actually. Fix the G. Alright, so I'm gonna send you guys off to see who's on right now. No one. Okay. So weird. Okay, there's no one on right now. All right. Well, I guess go do what you're gonna do. Pick a person to go watch. I gotta go. I will see you guys later on. All bits, tips, and resubs, but you guys will survive. That's good, dude. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. I will see you tomorrow for TFCS Tuesday. So, yeah, till then. Bye-bye.